Alright, I'm going to be recording this. This is the place value lesson. When we go to decimals, you're probably already familiar with billions, millions, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, okay? What you may not know, okay, and what we're going to be covering and learning in the next few lessons is decimals, okay? So when you move one space on the right, it's going to be tenths. The second space on the right of the decimal is hundreds. The third one is thousandths, then 10,000ths, and 100,000ths, okay? So again, I know you know this side over here. I don't think you know this side over here, okay? If you still struggle with the other side, that's why I provided it for you, okay? So let's go ahead and practice a couple of things. Now, one more thing before I forget, okay? The place value is the multiple of 10, okay? Telling us how much digits represent. So each time you go to the left or right, you're multiplying or dividing by 10, okay? So, what is 1 times 10?
10.
10, right? So the ones goes to the tens. What's 10 times 10?
100.
100, right? So the tens moves to the hundreds. What's 100 times 10? 1000, right? And so on, okay? It's always a multiple of 10. Now, you're going to go ahead and listen to my recording. You're going to go ahead and, I usually refer to what's called a digit, okay? A digit is any of the numerals from 0 to 9 that form part of the number, okay? So if you have if you look just at the 210 over here, 1 is a digit in 210, okay? Do you see that? Okay. Now, we're going to use the place value chart on the right to help you learn the place value of particular digits and also as the number as a whole. So, first day, you're going to have 2 lessons, okay? The first part tells you to write the number of the decimal names, okay? So, let's do number 9, for example, 7 and 79 hundredths, okay? Now, the first thing you need to go ahead and realize that the decimal place is going to be marked with an end. That's where the decimal place is going to go, okay? So, you have a decimal place right there. What number do we have on the left? 7, okay? Now, there's no tens, there's no hundreds, so we're just going to go ahead and put it as 7, okay? If you add tens or hundreds, then you'll be able to add the zeros, right? And will be the decimal 79 hundredths, okay? So we have 79 hundredths, okay? And if you remember from page 1, you can go ahead and remember the tens and the hundreds, okay? Does that make sense? Okay? And then you can just record it over here, okay? There you go. So that's the first part. You're going to have, 10 problems like that. Then they're going to go ahead and give you a number like this, and you're going to have to, go ahead and spell it out. So again, like in number 9, 3, you spell it out 3, right? And 5700, yeah. And if you need to, you can write it right here. And remember the th at the end, okay? Because it's a decimal. The th tells us it's a decimal, okay? So that's what you're going to be working today. Now, day 2, okay? They're going to go ahead and give you a digit, okay? So they're going to tell you, what place value is the 6. And then, do you guys remember what place value is the 6?
10.
No. Look at the decimal.
Oh,
The decimal is right here. So you have tens, hundreds, thousands. Thousands. And then it says, what is the value of the selected digit? That's where you isolate the digit, okay, by itself and just give it with numerals, okay? So it's 0.006, right? Okay? Now, if it were on the left side, for example over here, then it's like 700, right? Do you see that? Okay? You focus just on that digit and enter zeros for the rest, okay? Does that make sense, guys?
yes.
Okay, now go ahead and work on page 1 today. And if you're done early, you can do some extra math in the math games, okay? I'll post this video shortly.